Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
It's Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for more UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. Semifinals of the playoffs. Dalton United versus Atlanta City, and it's next.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
And welcome back for this UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinal matchup between Dalton United and Atlanta City FC. Larry Weaver here, going to have Jason Longshore on the call in just a moment. Want to bring you up to date with everything that's coming into the playoffs. You see, when you look at the games from this weekend, Kalanji Pro Profile with a 2-1 victory over the Atlanta Rovers. A little bit of controversy there at the end, but Atlanta Rovers just didn't have enough to come away. So it comes down to Dalton United. Can they take down the giant killers, Atlanta City, as they defeated Atlanta United Academy just a few nights ago? And you look at how both teams got here, you will see that Dalton United and Atlanta City just a few weeks ago, they had a 2-2 draw. But other than that, Dalton United on a really, really good run. You see those two misses there, Jason, where Atlanta City, that 2-2 draw, and then that Legends FC, they really had to battle to get into that win and that 1-0. So they really need to be on their go for this matchup.
Yeah, but this is a team that was the #1 seed in the regular season. A couple of dips here at the end, but a lot of it when you get that late, and it looks like you're going to get that #1 seed, and when Atlanta United's Academy drop points against KSA, that opened the door for Dalton to get things nailed down. This is a strong Dalton United team. Many players who have grown up together, played together through high school. Lots of former Dalton High School Catamounts, lots of former Georgia High School state champions in this group. Tons of experience, but this is a really good Atlanta City team. We were talking about it earlier, Larry. This is a team that has been inconsistent at times, but pulling off that upset in extra time against Atlanta United's Academy team prepares them well for today.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Can they take down the Giants of Dalton? And I'll let you take it away.
Let's kick it for 45 minutes from Dalton Stadium. Atlanta City in the white tops, red shorts, red socks, moving from right to left on your screens. Dalton in the black and red tops, black shorts, black socks, moving from left to right. Dalton earn a quick throw. Going to settle things down in the middle. Daniel Valenciano swings it over to the left side. Dalton in possession. Jose Sanchez on the ball. Sanchez up the line. Played into the middle. Jose Ferraz. Drop back to Valenciano. And now Villalobos. Dalton going to try the left side this time. They run out of real estate over there, intended for Ezequiel Hernandez. It'll be a throw for Atlanta City. As a multi-use facility here at Dalton Stadium, you'll see the different lines on the field. It's the black lines that provide the most width. That's the touch lines we are using today. Throw for Atlanta City on the far side. Dalton let that one ride. Anthony Saldana had that under control the whole way. Jose Sanchez. Sanchez going to go for the ball over the top, looking for Ferraz. Handled well by Shafi Manzi, the former Clarkston High School goalkeeper. Two of my favorite Georgia High School nicknames doing battle here, the Angoras of Clarkston and the Catamounts of Dalton. A couple of Angoras on Atlanta City's side of things. Quite a few Catamounts. Brought down by Juan Sanchez. Valenciano. Hernandez to Ferraz, tackled away. Atlanta City comes away with it. Nice work to get out down the left side. Jonathan Valverde plays it through. Couldn't swing that into the middle. Thierry Jules. Jules was the star in the quarterfinal against Atlanta United's Academy team. As we take another look. Nice work by Valverde to break out down the left. Jules showing his speed, able to get in behind, but couldn't make anything of it at the end. Dalton on it in the middle third. It's knocked out by Camus Jaden. The UPSL veteran. Jaden tries to win it again. Can't get through that one. Juan Sanchez. Valenciano into the middle. Here comes Dalton. Back to the right side. Cross knocked down initially, still there. Juan Sanchez lays it off. Shot from 20, just wide. Set that one up nicely, Dalton, but they couldn't put it on frame. It's good patience here to create the opportunity. Juan Sanchez cut it back, and the shot was just wide of that near post. Jules wins it back in a crowd of red and black. Jules is able to find his way out of it. Eli Bakota swings it over to the right side. Bakota, number 10 for Atlanta City, one to watch, as is Jaden and Jules. Bakota with the big switch. Headed down. Juan Sanchez can't find the handle, but he can block that pass. Valverde. Across to the right side. Here comes Atlanta City. Played into the 18, turning the corner, crossed in, knocked down at the near post. And that's going to be a goal kick for Dalton. Both teams have had opportunities in the first 5. It's Atlanta City down the right, but Coda opening things up as we take a look at the replay. And you see the speed of Atlanta City. They know exactly how they want to attack this Dalton team. They want to get on the outside shoulder and get around the corner. We've seen it on the left and we've seen it on the right now. Dalton, a very technical team, but they're also very strong at being direct like we see here. That almost works out down the left. Just couldn't quite connect with Jesus Uitanda. Throw on the far side for Atlanta City. Bakota will take it. Dalton try to win it in the middle third. Bakota gets a touch to win it back for City. Here comes Atlanta City. Dribbling through some traffic. Top of the 18, left-footed shot blocked. Maybe rushed. But Atlanta City back on it once again. Bakota down the right. Into the 18. Tackled away. Going to be a corner, first corner of the day, and it goes the way of the visitors. Atlanta City not showing any kind of shock and awe here about playing in Dalton. You go to the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta training ground and beat Atlanta United's academy team in overtime. You come in with a lot of confidence. Bakota to the penalty spot, headed away by Ferraz. It's City back on it once again. They recycle it back to Bakota. Bakota left-footed service punched away. Still there for City, finally knocked away. Dalton able to get out of their defensive third at least. Nice defensive play in goal by Nestor Mendez to punch that clearance wide. Dalton trying to get a grip on this one. They draw a foul. That's going to allow them to catch their breath. Ezequiel Hernandez upended. What a start for Atlanta City. Both teams with early looks. We'll see how Dalton responds. Gobi Perez plays it back. That's almost picked off. It is picked off eventually. Long range shot right at Mendez. Eli Bakota tests him from about 30. Rolled out short, Dalton United. Look for the ball over the top for Hernandez. He's going to run it down. Can he turn the corner on the end line? No, but can he draw the corner? No. Goal kick for Shafi Manzi. Look there at Manzi. Thought about playing that short. Decides against it. Into the middle third. One back by Dalton. Pass given away by City. Crossed in for Federaz. Right-footed shot right at Manzi. Lots of opportunities in the early going here in Dalton, but no score on the board through 9. The winner will face KSA in the final next weekend. If Dalton wins it, they will host it. Deflection almost falls the way of Dalton. Valverde able to half clear. Run down by the red and black. Dalton United pitching one into the attacking third. Cleared away. Dalton regains it. Right side. Juan Sanchez spins it back around to the left. Corner of the 18. Valenciano skipping past a couple. Ferraz cuts it back. Still there in the 18. Flicked in. Blocked by Valverde. It was Mejia with the block. Bacota. Outside of the right football to Trivella. That's picked off, but a foul there. Jose Villalobos. He went through Camus Jaden to get to that. That's the foul call. Great crowd here at Dalton Stadium. They disagree with that call. Bacota. Brought down by Jules, but he can't keep it. Bacota tries to win it back. He does. Bacota, another Clarkston High School graduate. Played last summer with Appalachian FC in the NPSL. Atlanta City trying to open things up down the right. Not happening. Dalton with the throw. Valenciano is fouled as he delivered that pass. Lots of action, really not much of a rhythm yet between these two teams. See which team can get a little control as we go. Looking for Ferraz. That's going to get away from him and into the hands of Manzi. Shafi Manzi. Thrown out to the right. Long ball down the middle, and the defender is fouled as he cleared it. Don't think that was intentional from Jules. Just a little late to it. Villalobos back up to his feet. They shake hands. Everything is good, so we get another look. Jules just second to it. Bravery from Villalobos to win that initially. Mendez plays it up the right side. Takes a wayward flick. Valverde will run it down. Back to Manzi. Bacota. Atlanta City wants to get Eli Bacota on the ball as much as possible. Now they're trying to build up the play. Into the middle. Mejia. Out wide to the right. Mejia takes a tumble. He's fouled. He gets the free kick. Good opportunity for the referee with a few fouls that are in kind of inconsequential spots, just to remind everyone that he's the authority figure here. Stamping his authority on it. Long diagonal headed back to Mendez. Maybe a little risky as Camus Jaden was in the vicinity. That's why you see this Dalton team that's played together so much at various levels. Manzi clears. Valenciano wins the header. Ferraz able to flick it forward. Left-footed shot wide of the post. Jesus Zuitanda almost picked out that far side netting. I think he had Shafi Manzi beat as we take another look. Valenciano goes up strong to win the header, and that little flick from Ferraz. Zuitanda could not beat the post. Goal kick driven down the middle. Jules chests it down. Tackled away from him. It's going to be a Dalton throw. Launched down the line. Ferraz can't get there first. It's Shamari Cover who wins it. Cover, a former All-State Georgia High School player at Lithonia High School. Atlanta City into the middle third. Eli Bacota. Nice turn, flicked forward, inside to Jules, tackled away. Dalton doing a good job of closing down on Thierry Jules and Camus Jaden as quickly as they can. Juan Sanchez, back to Jose Sanchez. Forward to Kobe Perez. Perez on it once again. Atlanta City player down off the ball. See how this gets handled. There was a battle between two players for it. The Atlanta City player went down late. Couldn't quite tell if there was contact or not. It's Elite Irasubiza who is down. Call for the trainer. Haven't seen any indication of a foul because there wasn't one called initially or anything upcoming. Looks like a conversation between Hernan Saldana and the referee. The referee comes over to the near side to talk to the AR to make sure of the direction he's going to go with this. Ball was gone. It was behind the referee. Let's see how it gets handled. Looks like ultimately the referee is going to tell everybody to calm down. Irasubiza is back up to his feet. He'll come back in. It's going to be a drop ball to restart. No cards issued. My head had turned to the ball. There could have been something there, but I don't think it was worthy of a card. And it wasn't worthy of a foul either, as Dalton will regain possession off the drop ball. They promptly give it away on a wayward pass. Throw in Atlanta City. Dakota spins one way, spins back the other way. Plays it to the back line. Cover. Cover down the left side. Nutmeg pulled off successfully by Jaden. Cross of the back post, headed away. Bakota settles it. 25 yards from goal. Back to the left foot. Chipped in. Flag is up. Ultimately doesn't matter as Jaden misplayed the header. But that's the creativity from Eli Bakota. Got back to that left foot. He wasn't looking for the long-range shot. He was waiting to see if he had a better option, and he ultimately did. But the reason it was better is it was offside. Here comes Atlanta City. Jaden inside the 18. Slots one through. Flag is up on the pass. It's not Jaden who was offside. It's Jules. Ends up in the back of the net, but it will not stand. Thierry Jules waves his finger at the AR. He thought he timed it. It was the second pass, the ball to Jaden onside. And Jules looks like he's a step beyond just on a quick glance. That angle's not going to be the definitive one for us. The AR's in line with it, but it looked like he was about a step off. No VAR in operation today. One day. That one's blocked on the far side. Going to be a throw for Dalton. Anthony Saldana earns the throw. Thrown in, intended for Ferraz. Atlanta City find the rebound, and it's back to cover. Inside to Valverde, back to Manzi. Mejia over to Shamari, cover. Passes forward. Defender draped all over the Atlanta City attacker, Uworth Flowers, but he's able to find Camus Jaden. Jaden changing gears through the middle, but the pass deflected. Flowers is late on the tackle. Advantage played. Dalton can't capitalize on the advantage. And we'll see if Flowers is going to get a card here for that tackle. Don't think he is. Defender back up. We go back to the initial run from Jaden. See the electricity taken off, but the final ball not there. Flowers is late. Referee signaled for advantage. Dalton tried to open it up down the flank, but the pass was overhit. Action heating up here in the 20th minute. No score. Both goalkeepers have been involved making saves. It's Dalton on it in the middle third. Valenciano tries to hit that one to the far side. Intended for Uitanda, but Shafi Manzi there first. Rolls it out short to Jonathan Valverde. Graduate of New Manchester High School in Douglasville. Valverde. Into the middle, flicked forward. Flowers can't control it. Valenciano does. He's got Saldana. Back into the middle to Valenciano. Over to the left, that's blocked. Opportunity here for Atlanta City. Into the 18, shot wide of the far post. Maybe a shot, maybe a cross. Either way, it does not connect. But Atlanta City in the transition quickly after the turnover. Getting a decent look. Russell Biza was able to get in behind. Maybe looking for Jules there. It's City back on it. Down the right side, trying to turn the corner. Stood up by Anthony Saldana. 2019 Georgia High School Player of the Year, Tony Saldana. One of the many former Catamounts. Headed into the middle. Flowers will run it down in front of Valenciano. Here comes Mejia. Brian Mejia through the middle, chips one to the left side. Curling around is Jaden. Jaden gonna earn a throw. Cross into the 23rd minute. Bakota will come over to take it. He's done everything for Atlanta City. Not surprised he's got a long throw in his bag as well. Bakota launches it. Flicked onto the back post, headed away by Saldana. Corner on the far side for Atlanta City. Thierry Jules, just such a difficult mark as we take another look. Bakota, with the range on the throw, was able to pick out Jules. He just tried to spin that one into the far side netting. It was goal bound, but Tony Saldana able to head it away. Bakota will go over to take the corner. Chipped, headed away by Ferraz. Long range shot, miss hit, but it might turn into something for Atlanta City. Mejia's shot right at Mendez. Brian Mejia trying to make something happen for Atlanta City. Long punt from Mendez. Ferraz in the vicinity. That's a foul. A little bit of a grab from Ezequiel Hernandez. El Cholo committing the foul. Rasubiza making sure that he got the foul as well. All part of the gamesmanship. Bakota, quick 1-2 with cover. Here comes Eli Bakota. Tackled away from him cleanly. Saldana flicks it to the far side. Uitanda can't quite control it. Manzi. Love that flick from Saldana. But it's Shafi Manzi who will punt into the middle third. Flowers brings it down in front of Valenciano, who goes down injured. Opportunity here for Atlantic City. Cross is volleyed away. Bakota tries to bring it down in a crowd. Can't pull that off. He's battling on the far side with Kobe Perez. No call. Dalton comes away with it. Perez is dumped to the ground. Going to be a free kick for Dalton and a yellow card. And the yellow card's going to go to Emmanuel Esongu. Lots of collisions. Actually, it looked like the foul was from Mejia, but it looked like the yellow card was shown to 13. We'll try to get some clarification for you on that at halftime. Mejia committed the foul. Maybe Esongu had something to say after. Always possible. It's a free kick for Dalton, a few yards inside their attacking half. Chipped in, looking for Saldana, headed away. Going to be a corner for Dalton. Jesus Uitanda will take it on the far side. Thierry Jules back to help defend for Atlanta City. Driven to the penalty spot. It almost falls for Saldana. Shot from the far side is kind of scuffed. It took a deflection. I think the mishit of the shot actually turns into a corner. Dalton will take this from the near side this time around. Uitanda comes across to take it. Maybe an in-swinger with the left foot. Back post delivery headed over the bar. It's a deep run from the backside, Tony Saldana. He couldn't get over that header. Atlanta City drives the goal kick into the middle third. It falls for Thierry Jules. Pass picked off by Valenciano. Atlanta City trying to work their way up the right side. They can't find the outlet. Saldana will take the throw. 1-2 with Federaz. Saldana earns another throw. Thrown in long. Hernandez. Cuts back, keeps possession. Saldana, left-footed delivery. Uitanda chests it down, shot wide of the near post from Federaz. Jesus Uitanda, nice creativity here to not try to bring this down for himself. Just chested into the direction of Federaz to let him have a hit. Famous Jaden heads it into the direction of Jules. That's one back by Dalton. Dalton in the ascendancy over the last few minutes. Pass gets all the way through to Federaz. Crossed top of the 18, flag is up. Ezequiel Hernandez started that run just a little too early. There was an initial shout about Federaz being offside. Kind of take your pick on that one. It's going to be a free kick for Atlanta City, and then they're going to come back to the second one with Hernandez offside. Atlanta City, we're going to take a goal kick, but they'll take the extra 20 yards. Played into the middle to Bakota. Central midfielder dropping deep when he needs to, also leading the attack when he can. Flowers with a nice turn. Back down the right side to Jules. Jules, those long legs, able to get to it. Cuts it back. Isongu, left-footed cross, headed away in front of Jaden. Dalton on it. They settle things down. Kobe Perez, the veteran. Witanda out wide to the left. Saldana. Atlanta City able to turn Dalton over. Mejia spins. Has help in Eli Bakota. Bakota, Jules flicks it on. Jaden not making the run. Mendez will pick it up. 30 minutes played, nothing to separate these two in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinal. Eli Bakota trying to change that for Atlanta City. Perez knocks it back. Valenciano opens things up to the left. It's knocked forward. Advantage was played. Dalton keeps possession. Saldana tries to run through traffic. He laid it off. Saldana might have been tripped up a little bit that he wasn't getting to the pass from Hernandez. Atlanta City clears. Getting a little bit of an edge to it. As we go back to the last sequence when Dalton was able to turn Atlanta City over, Valenciano played it up the left side and he was knocked down. Advantage was played. It's Atlanta City who comes away with this one. Bakota into the direction of Jaden. Can't win the foot race with Jose Sanchez. Juan Sanchez spins it into the middle. Pass intercepted by cover. Jaden driving forward. Jaden, touch to the left, sliding challenge. It's a good one. Excellently timed tackle by the veteran Costa Rican, Daniel Valenciano. Up the left side. Hernandez tripped up, fouled. Free kick, Dalton. Atlanta City intelligent in where they are fouling. That's Chima Chukwu who commits the foul. The Nigerian with experience at North Georgia. Flicked into the 18, shot wide of the far post from Hernandez. El Cholo almost opens the scoring for Dalton. Was quick off the free kick. Back to Valenciano, who's been pulling the strings for Dalton. Was able to pick out Hernandez, and the first touch was a great one to bring it down for the left foot. Just pushed it wide of that far post. Atlanta City down the right side. Isongu. Thierry Jules. Jules knocks it back, looking for Bakota. Dalton's figured out they can't let Eli Bakota get on the ball very much. This time Bakota commits the foul. Two players battling for it. Dalton wants a card on Bakota. I think they got tangled up more than anything. Take another look at it. Ball was knocked back, trying to get that to Bakota. Knocked away from him, and then the battle on the far side. I think Bakota was falling. He had stumbled and kind of fell into the Dalton player. Good decision not to throw a card there, I think. I don't think there was any intent. Juan Sanchez back to Jose. Jose drops it back. Dalton able to connect the dots. Sanchez, Ferraz, intended for Saldana. Shamari Cover gets to it. Shafi Manzi over to the right side. Chukwu turns, plays it long up the right side. Tony Saldana will run this down. Dalton on it in the middle third. Can't connect the dots on that side. Pass is picked off. Isongu to Bakota. Bakota able to get past Villalobos. Bakota's cross. Jules' header wide of the near post. Goal kick, Dalton. the ebbs and flows in this match. It'll feel like a team has control for a few minutes, and then something like this happens out of nowhere. Bakota to Jules, and Atlanta City nearly finds the back of the net. Dalton down the left, flicked into the middle by Witanda. Pass is deflected and won by Mejia. Forward to Jules. Jules able to reach for that and get it over to Asongu. Floats across, back post. Jaden can't bring it down to get the shot off. That's cleared by Jose Sanchez. Juan Sanchez into the middle for Saldana. Brought back over to Saldana. Valenciano. Perez beats one on the dribble. Flicks it forward for Ferraz. Intercepted. Saldana to Valenciano. Over to the far side to El Cholo. Dalton might want to set up shop here in the attacking half. Perez flicks it forward. Long range shot, miss hit by Ferraz. Easy for Manzi. Shamari cover. Villalobos able to knock that forward for Saldana. Dalton maybe living a little dangerously 1v1 with Villalobos and Thierry Jules. Atlanta City hasn't been able to exploit that yet. Dalton into the middle to Ferraz. Back to Saldana. Long ball played. Manzi will get there in front of Hernandez. Ferraz will run it down. Passes behind Saldana. Cover will intercept. Jaden lets it roll forward. Into the middle for Bakota. Bakota rides off a challenge. Eli Bakota, big switch to the right side. Esongu. His cross. Mendez gets to it initially, but he can't keep it. Goal, goal, goal. Uworth Flowers gives Atlanta City the 1-0 lead in the 37th minute. Great switch over to Esongu. A teasing cross that Mendez had to come for in front of Jules, but he couldn't hold it and he couldn't get it far enough away. Valenciano couldn't beat Flowers to the spot, and Uworth Flowers gives Atlanta City the lead on the road late in the first half. Dalton will kick off. 7.5 minutes left here in the first half regulation. Maybe a minute or so of stoppage time. Long way to go. Dalton running uphill now. Pass intercepted by Mejia. Villalobos knocks it out for an Atlanta City throw. Flowers, the goal scorer, will take the throw. Over the head of Jaden. Sanchez heads it back to Villalobos. Saldana settles it. Dalton picking up the pace a little bit. Juan Sanchez. Valenciano. Through ball. Looking for Hernandez. Run down, won by Atlanta City. Cover's able to deflect that one forward. Juan Sanchez settles it. Jose Sanchez. Flowers commits the foul on Valenciano. That gives Dalton an opportunity to take this. Juan Sanchez down the right. Cuts it back. Saldana into the 18. Back for Juan Sanchez. Drop back to Jose Sanchez. Flowers comes back to regain possession for City. Jaden trying to flip the field. He's fouled by Juan Sanchez, and he'll get the yellow card for the transition foul. The transition foul is always going to get the yellow, or at least it should in these moments. Not a hard foul from Juan Sanchez, but a tactical one. He fouled Camus Jaden, who was trying to get loose with his pace. Shamari cover all the way over to the right side. Chukwa. Chukwa's cross, nobody home. Jose Sanchez. Passed forward, the 1-2 looking for Juan Sanchez. A little too much on that one. Throw in City. It's back to cover. Valverde. Manzi. Forward for Jules. Jose Sanchez wins it. Saldana flicks it forward. Possession regained by City. They look for the home run ball over the top. Jules brings it down. Villalobos there to knock it away, though. Good recovery from Jose Villalobos. Saldana up the left side. No foul there. City will run it down in the corner. Pressure from Hernandez. He blocks the clearance, but can't keep it in on that far side. It's going to be a throw for City. Irasubiza earns that throw. Chukwa will take it. Actually, Bakota's going to come back to take it. Throws it in short to Chukwa. Chukwa over to Valverde. 42nd minute, 1-0 Atlanta City. Flowers with the goal. Cover, Valverde. Jaden. Flowers. Tackled away from him. Sanchez. Good 1-2 with Ferraz. Turned into a 1-2-3-4 and looking for Hernandez through the middle, but he was offside. Wasn't going to get to it anyway. The combinations for Dalton starting to click. The direct play from Atlanta City also starting to click. Jules tries to play that across. Dalton regains it. Almost into the 43rd minute. Saldana to Ferraz. Over the top, Saldana giving chase, but Manzi, no hesitation, getting to the top of his 18-yard box. He gathers that one in. Valverde. Passed forward to Jaden. He can't control it. Flowers can help regain it. Cover helps him out. Then Flowers gives it away. Saldana, Valenciano. Into the middle, Jaden wins the tackle. It's back to Bakota. Bakota tries to get around to the outside. He's fouled by Uitanda. Bakota will take his time here. This is a veteran player. Tried to turn around to the outside of Uitanda. Foul called. It's a free kick. Here comes Atlanta City down the right. Esongu. Blocked by Saldana. Anthony Saldana on that far side on the back line. Blocks the cross. It'll be a throw for Eli Bakota. We saw earlier the long throw picking out Thierry Jules. See if Bakota can find him again. Launched into the 18. This one floats a little bit. Saldana heads it out to Ferraz. Ferraz long but doesn't connect. That pops up into the hand. Atlanta City player goes down trying to draw something. There's nothing there to draw. But Dalton can't connect on the long free kick. Bakota. Chukwa. Chukwa down the middle. Villalobos wins the header. Valenciano, his fellow Costa Rican, there to help clean it up. Chukwa knocks it forward. Gobi Perez. Ferraz. intended for Perez. Flowers almost caused the turnover. Saldana brings it down. Can't keep it. No foul. It's back to Manzi. About 30 seconds in regulation here. Villalobos. Sanchez. Ferraz with the through ball. Takes a deflection, and Valverde is able to clear. Late corner for Dalton. Juan Sanchez will take it. Outswinger with the right foot. We're into stoppage time now. Sanchez. Top of the 6, headed back across. City trying to clear. Foul is called. Ferraz thought he got to it cleanly. Went to go talk to the AR about that. The referee called the foul. Jaden was the one who went down. As we take another look at it. Came down to Jaden. He was trying to get out. I think Ferraz went through him enough to get that call. We're back underway. Bakota down the left side. Jaden not going to win the foot race with Mendez. And he blasts it down the middle of the field. Hernandez chasing. Chukwa clears. Falls to Saldana. Back to Saldana. In first half stoppage time here. Don't expect a lot of it. Flicked over to the right side. Sanchez. Overlapping run from Valenciano. Sanchez brought down. Ferraz can't get the shot off, and it's cleared. Kobe Perez. Perez out wide to the left. That's a great ball from Perez. Cross. It's behind Uitanda and cleared at the top of the 6. Perez gets ahead to it, but it goes behind him. Jules. Esongu down the right. Saldana there, step for step. Esongu puts it in. Jules able to get to it. Brings it back. Shot. Save. Mendez. Dalton might try to make one more opportunity out of this first half. Valenciano into the middle. It gets through. Perez rides off the first challenge. Cuts it back. Spins. No foul. And that will do it for the first half. Atlanta City have come up here to Dalton, and they take the halftime lead on a goal from Eworth Flowers. We're going to take a break. We'll show you those first half highlights. We'll set everything up for the second 45 coming up after this on the ASMG YouTube channel. Thanks for hanging out with us. Atlanta City 1, Dalton United 0.
Hey Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
It's to Federaz, tackled away. Atlanta City comes away with it. Nice work to get out down the left side. Jonathan Valverde plays it through. Here comes Dalton. Back to the right side. Cross knocked down initially, still there. Juan Sanchez lays it off. Shot from 20 just wide. Valverde. Across to the right side. Here comes Atlanta City. Played into the 18, turning the corner, crossed in, knocked down. But Atlanta City back on it once again. Bakota down the right. Into the 18. Tackled away. Going to be a corner for it's City back on it once again. They recycle it back to Bakota. Bakota left-footed service punch. Dalton responds. Gobi Perez plays it back. That's almost picked off. It is picked off eventually. Long range shot right at. Decides against it. Into the middle third. One back by Dalton. Pass given away by City. Crossed in for Federaz. Right-footed shot. The 18. Valenciano skipping past a couple. Federaz cuts it back. Still there in the 18. Flick. Still there in the 18. Flicked in. Blocked by Valverde. That was Mejia with the block. Bakota. Outside of the right football to Trivella. That's picked. Long ball down the middle, and the defender is fouled as he clears various levels. Manzi clears. Valenciano wins the header. Ferraz able to flick it forward. Left-footed shot wide of the post. Cross of the back post, headed away. Bakota settles it. 25 yards from goal. Back to the left foot. Chipped in. Flag is up. He had a better option, and he ultimately did. But the reason it was better is it was offside. Here comes Atlanta City. Jaden inside the 18. Slots one through. Flag is up. Defender draped all over the Atlanta City attacker. Uworth Flowers, but he's able to find Camus Jaden. Jaden changing gears through the middle. Yeah. Back into the middle to Valenciano. Over to the left. That's blocked. Opportunity here for Atlanta City. Into the 18. Shot wide of the. Not surprised he's got a long throw in his bag as well. Bakota launches it. Flicked onto the back post, headed away. Chipped, headed away by Federaz. Long range shot, miss hit, but it might turn into something for Atlanta City. Mejia's shot. Can't pull that off. He's battling on the far side with Kobe Perez. No call. Dalton comes away with it. It's a free kick for Dalton, a few yards inside their attacking half. Chipped in, looking for Saldana, headed away. Thierry Jules back to help defend for Atlanta City. Driven to the penalty spot. It almost falls for Saldana. Shot from the... Gonna be an in-swinger with the left foot. Back post delivery headed over the... Cuts back, keeps possession. Saldana, left-footed delivery. Uitanda chests it down, shot wide. Eli Bakota trying to change that for Atlanta City. Perez knocks it back. Valenciano opens things up to the left. Sanchez spins it into the middle. Pass intercepted by cover. Jaden driving forward. Jaden touch to the left by the veteran Costa Rican Daniel Valenciano. Up the left side. Hernandez tripped up, foul. Atlanta City intelligent in where they are fouling. That's Chimachukwu who commits the foul. The Nigerian with experience at North Georgia. Flicked into the 18, shot wide of the far. Thierry Jules. Jules knocks it back, looking for Bakota. Dalton's figured out they can't let Eli Bakota get on the ball very much. It's Songu to Bakota. Bakota able to get past Villalobos. Bakota's cross. Jules' header. Over to the far side to El Cholo. Dalton might want to set up shop here in the attacking half. Perez flicks it for Eli Bakota. Big switch to the right side. Esongu. His cross. Mendez gets to it initially, but he can't keep it. Mendez. Run down, won by Atlanta City. Cover's able to deflect that one forward. Juan Sanchez settles it. Jose down the right. Cuts it back. Saldana into the 18. Back for Juan Sanchez. Drop back to Jose Sanchez. Jose Sanchez. Flowers comes back to regain possession for City. Jaden trying to flip the field. He's fouled by... Into the middle, Jaden wins the tackle. It's back to Bakota. It's back to Manzi. About 30 seconds in regulation here. Villalobos. Sanchez. Ferraz with the through ball. Takes a deflection, and Valverde. Outswinger with the right foot. We're into stoppage time now. Sanchez. Top of the 6, headed back across. City trying. Brought down. Ferraz can't get the shot off, and it's cleared. Kobe Perez. Perez out wide to the left. That's a great ball from Perez. Cross. It's behind Uitanda and cleared at the top of the... Saldana there, step for step, as Songu puts it in. Jules able to get to it, brings it back, shot, save. Hernandez to Ferraz, tackled away. Atlanta City comes away with it. Nice work to get out down the left side. Jonathan Valverde plays it through. Here comes Dalton. Back to the right side. Cross knocked down initially, still there. Juan Sanchez lays it off, shot from 20 just wide. Valverde. Across to the right side, here comes Atlanta City. Played into the 18, turning the corner, crossed in, knocked down. But Atlanta City back on it once again. Bakota down the right, into the 18. Tackled away, going to be a corner for City. Back on it once again. They recycle it back to Bakota. Bakota left-footed service punch. Dalton responds. Gobi Perez plays it back. That's almost picked off. It is picked off eventually. Long range shot right at. Decides against it. Into the middle third. One back by Dalton. Pass given away by City. Crossed in for Federaz. Right-footed shot. The 18. Valenciano skipping past a couple. Federaz cuts it back. Still there in the 18. Flick. Still there in the 18. Flicked in. Blocked by Valverde. That's Mejia with the block. Bakota. Outside of the right football to Trivella. That's picked. Long ball down the middle, and the defender is fouled as he clears various levels. Manzi clears. Valenciano wins the header. Ferraz able to flick it forward. Left-footed shot wide of the post. Toss of the back post, headed away. Bakota settles it. 25 yards from goal. Back to the left foot. Chipped in. Flag is up. He had a better option, and he ultimately did. But the reason it was better is it was offside. Here comes Atlanta City. Jaden inside the 18. Slots one through. Flag is up. Defender draped all over the Atlanta City attacker. You were Flowers, but he's able to find Camus Jaden. Jaden changing gears through the middle. Yeah. Back into the middle to Valenciano. Over to the left. That's blocked. Opportunity here for Atlanta City. Into the 18. Shot wide of the. Not surprised he's got a long throw in his bag as well. Bakota launches it. Flicked onto the back post, headed away. Chipped, headed away by Federaz. Long range shot, miss hit, but it might turn into something for Atlanta City. Mejia's shot. Right. Can't pull that off. He's battling on the far side with Gobi Perez. No call. Dalton comes away with it. It's a free kick for Dalton, a few yards inside their attacking half. Chipped in, looking for Saldana, headed away. Thierry. Welcome back to Dalton, Georgia. Dalton United hosting Atlanta City in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinal number 2 KSA Pro Profile. They beat Rovers yesterday. They're awaiting the winner of this one. If the score holds with Atlanta City leading 1-0, KSA would host the final at Shiloh High School next weekend. If Dalton can overturn this result, they will host the final next weekend. Atlanta City beat the number 2 seed Atlanta United Academy. That was on Tuesday. Trying to topple the number 1 seed today. It was a goal from Eworth Flowers for Atlanta City that gives them the lead. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon. I'm Jason Longshore, and let's kick it for 45 more minutes. Dalton United in the red and black, moving from right to left on your screens. Back to Villalobos. Sanchez to Juan Sanchez. Up the line for Saldana. Flag up on the far side. Saldana started that run a little too early. perfect weather this afternoon. 65 degrees, feels maybe a little bit cooler than that. Atlanta City down the left, sliding challenge from Jose Sanchez, out for a corner. Some disagreement, but the lobbying efforts do not work. We see our referee saying, hey, let's go. In swinging corner from the far side, Eli Bakota. Drives it into the 6, caught by Nestor Mendez. Two-time Georgia High School state champion at Dalton, Mendez. Went on to play at Dalton State as well. The Roadrunners came up short in the NAIA quarterfinal in the last week. Great tournament run for the Roadrunners of Dalton State. Great coaching job this season in the Georgia Premier Division. Andrew Joe Hawan, the head coach of UMAFC. Really impressed with UMA, the opportunity I had to see them earlier this year. Rebuilding job this year for UMA. Watching their development, one of the clubs to keep an eye on here in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. Dalton with a throw down the left. Tony Saldana. Former Chattanooga Red Wolf. Throws it long, knocked down to Kobe Perez, slipped through, Hernandez! Goal, goal, goal! Dalton United. The ball from Kobe Perez put on a platter for El Cholo. Go back to the throw from Saldana. It's a long throw, brought down to Perez, and just slips that pass through as Hernandez walked the tightrope to stay onside. He beats Manzi, and it's 1-1 early in the second half. Hernandez from Perez, and Dalton United back level. We'll see how both teams handle that turn of events. Manzi tries to play long down the left, picked off by Juan Sanchez. Pass takes a deflection. That's a tough one to call because the player dropped his head to try to head it. The Dalton player, Hernan Saldana, just trying to play the bouncing ball. Nothing intentional there from Saldana, but a tough decision on the call. I'm guessing it's a high boot. The whistle was blown. I don't think the play was stopped to check on the player. Whistle was blown calling the foul. Got to be careful in these situations and take care of the players on the field. That's a tough one for Saldana, as Irasubiza able to walk off under his own power. I'm not sure how much he was actually caught with that boot from Saldana. It's a free kick for Atlanta City. Bakota over to the left side. Cover. Throw Dalton. Valenciano. Saldana. Back to his Tico teammate up the right side now. Hernandez. Back to Valenciano, the fulcrum for Dalton United. Pass forward intercepted by Mejia. Goes for the home run ball over the top. Nicely defended by Jose Villalobos. Dalton able to get out of trouble. Hernandez wants to switch it. Knocked down in the middle by Atlanta City. Mejia. Songu. Songu put in the cross that ultimately ended up in Atlanta City's goal. This cross, he earns a corner. This is a Dalton team with lots of experience, lots of big game experience as well. But Atlanta City that time, as Songu was able to get around the outside, Jose Sanchez had to concede the corner with his header. And Bakota will take this, an outswinger from the near side. Eli Bakota, top of the 18, headed on. Mendez able to punch it clear. Brave take from Mendez. I think he took out one of his defenders as well. Back on his feet. Atlanta City back in possession with Jonathan Valverde. Bakota. Mejia. Back to Arasubiza. Mejia. Chukwu. Chukwu wants to cut inside, slips a pass through. Jules goes down, no foul. There was some contact. Jules felt like he was grabbed. Villalobos says, nuh-uh. The referee agrees with Villalobos. Trip up from behind, a little bit of a collision in the middle third. It'll be a Dalton free kick as we go back to Jules going down with Villalobos. Yeah, taking a second look at it, I think the call is absolutely correct. Dalton, Hernandez. Witanda. It's deflected. Back to Hernandez. Songu knocks it out. Throw Dalton. Tony Saldana will step up to take the throw. This might be a long throw upcoming. Saldana all the way back to the fence. You know it's a long run up and we have to readjust the cameras. Saldana into the 6, headed away. Follow-up opportunity, sliced. Witanda flicks it into Hernandez. He goes down, no foul there. Perez. Saldana, Jose Sanchez. Sanchez, cross intended for Hernandez. That's cleared. Flowers spins to his left. He's able to hit the Jets to escape. Jaden. Flowers flicks it on. Villalobos clears. Mejia pops up into his hand. Going to be a free kick for Dalton in the middle third. 1-1. First half goal from Uworth Flowers. Second half goal from Ezequiel Hernandez. Sliding challenge, a good one from Jose Sanchez. Throw City. Jaden spins into the middle. Villalobos wins another 50-50 duel. Throw City once again. Jose Villalobos has just held things down in the middle of this Dalton back line. Bakota with a long throw on the far side. Headed away by Jose Sanchez. Back to Bakota. Bakota can't win the 1v1 duel. Federaz knocks it back. Dalton trying to break. Mejia shuts the door on that. Chukwu. Chukwu with the through ball. Flag is up. Ball's in the back of the net. It doesn't matter. It's Terry Jules who disagrees once again with a decision from an AR. Different AR this time. Take another look at it as Chukwu is able to ride off the challenge. It's a really tight call. It was Jaden who put it into the back of the net. Really tight there, but no hesitation from the AR on this near side to put the flag up. The ball was intended for Jules, but it ended up getting to Jaden. Either one of them could have been offside in that. And it's Dalton down the right now. Battle on the far side. Foul called on Bakota. '57th minute. Atlanta City, the last team to get into the playoffs, pulled the upset on Tuesday. An overtime win in Marietta over the Atlanta United Academy team. That earned them this trip to Soccertown, USA. Here comes City. They force the turnover, but Jose Sanchez wins it back. It's been a great afternoon for Jose Sanchez. Valenciano. Headed out, another throw for Dalton. Take a look at our fall manager of the season. He's won many of these awards. Christopher Uranga. Potros knocked out by Rovers in the postseason. Uranga has been one of the best managers here in the league, always trying to help the other managers in the UPSL Georgia. It's Dalton United down the left. Hernandez with the nutmeg on Chukwu. Chukwu's got reinforcements now. Hernandez doesn't really seem to care about how many defenders are around him. Saldana tackled away as Songu wins it back for City. Bakota knocks it forward, but Villalobos there to put a stop to it. Mejia back on it for City. Opportunity here down the left. Mejia overhit. Jaden was able to get to the outside of Jose Sanchez, but the ball was not what it needed to be from Mejia. Get a sub from Dalton. Kobe Perez, who had the assist on the goal. His day is done. He's replaced by number 14. Going to take a stab at it, Taylor Fish. We weren't giving a 14 on the game day roster from Dalton United. We were given a 4. Hopefully, Taylor, I'm guessing correctly. Fish with the throw on the far side. Dalton with the big switch. Witanda tries to play back to him. Isongu was able to win the foot race. Saldana back to Witanda. Isongu once again, another nice defensive play for City. Flowers into the middle for Bakota. Bakota with a great ball down the left for Jaden. Dalton caught out this time. Jaden. Edge of the 18, back to the right foot. Bakota blocked. Cover. Gives it back to Eli Bakota. Mejia. Isongu. Blocked. Chukwu will run it down. Valverde. Cover. Slips it through. Into the 18. Crossed and into the back of the net for Atlanta City. Goal, goal, goal. And Atlanta City will not go away. 2-1 lead. It started with Eli Bakota. He was able to get around to the outside, and Thierry Jules with the right foot able to touch that one home, and now Dalton trailing once again, 2-1. Flowers opened the scoring for Atlanta City. Thierry Jules with the go-ahead goal once again. Played forward by Valenciano, caught by Manzi. Into the 62nd minute now. Atlanta City, here they come again via Lobos. Fouled by Jules. Dalton can't connect on that far side, but they can win it back. Flowers able to intercept. Jules brought down off the ball, played into the 18. Mendez makes the save. The flag is up. Jaden was the one who was offside. Jules might have been fouled in the buildup. And it's a free kick for Dalton. Expecting more fireworks here in the second half. Tony Saldana down the line for Dalton's goal scorer, El Cholo Hernandez. Hernandez mishits the cross, out for a goal kick. Ball from Saldana down the left was a good one, and Hernandez was able to get around Erastoviza, but he just mishit the cross. Goal kick played short. Dalton intercept. Foul, a needless one there. Ferraz is the one who's fouled. Let's see if it's going to be a card here. No, Mejia gets a warning. Free kick from just over 30 yards out. Take a look at our fall Golden Boot winner from Atlanta United's academy team, Matthew DeJaney. 14 goals. The big year for DeJaney. He made his debut in MLS Next Pro for Atlanta United 2. Played 3 games at that level. Was a star here in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. One to watch for the spring as well. Dalton trying to find an equalizer. Sanchez deflected off the wall into the hands of Manzi. Rolled out to the left to Valverde. Plays it long, looking for Jules. Fish wins the header. Down the left to Jaden. Jaden cuts inside. Right-footed shot wide of the near post. Well, 25 minutes and some change left here. The number 1 seed on the ropes. It'll be a throw for Atlanta City. The gamesmanship underway. Sanchez ran that one down so Chukwu could take the throw a little quicker. Mejia blasts it up into the sky. Villalobos wins the header. Bakota, though, brings it down. Bakota, another great ball down the left. Jaden. Tried to play it back to Jaden from Flowers. Offside on the second one there. Gonna be a free kick for Dalton. Second half, Atlanta City has had a lot of joy down that left side. And it's often been the big switch from Eli Bakota making it happen. Dalton United. Cover was able to knock it down, but he couldn't keep it. Jose Sanchez has stepped up a little bit higher here for Dalton. Given away, Jaden. Jaden flicks it into the 18, out of the reach of Thierry Jules. Mendez to Saldana. Valenciano. Saldana over the top. Hernandez. Can't win it cleanly. Uitanda can. Plays it forward. Valverde gets his head to it. Back to Manzi. Good look there from Uitanda. Jonathan Valverde, good placement to get to it. Manzi takes his time, plays it forward. Flowers. Able to flick it over to the right to Esongu. Esongu not going to beat Saldana to the outside. Valenciano. Hernan Saldana. Jose Sanchez. Through ball looking for Ferraz, picked up by Manzi. Manzi punts it back a little quicker this time. Fish goes up to win the header, but he can't keep it. Jaden. Through ball. Flowers. Mendez able to get to it. Esongu over the bar. Brave from Mendez. He was able to break up Eworth Flowers' attempt. But Esongu from way downtown nearly made it 3-1. Off the football goalpost. Great play from Mendez. Dalton's going to have to take more chances as we go. It's 2-1 Atlanta City in the 68th minute. Ferraz heads it forward. A great header from Ferraz. Left-footed shot. Takes a deflection. Manzi gets a hand to it. Atlanta City able to prevent the corner as well. It's going to be a throw on the far side. Flicked forward for Ferraz. Tackled away, corner Dalton. Let's go back to that left-footed shot from Hernandez. It took a deflection. Manzi got a hand to it. And then Shamari Cover was able to run it down and prevent the corner. They couldn't prevent the second opportunity, though, at a corner. Sanchez, top of the 6, falls down, shot blocked. Handball plea doesn't come off. Saldana holding off Mejia, tries to turn, earns the throw. There were shouts for a handball. Referee waved them away quickly. There's a blocked shot as well as we take another look. It's in a crowd there. Flowers is the one who maybe had a touch off his arm. I think it's a good no call in that moment as Dalton makes the sub. Sebastian Montero into the game for Dalton United. Long throw upcoming from Saldana. Launches it into the 6. Bakota wins the header. Esongu flicks it forward. Jules back to Esongu. It's Esongu down the right. Opportunity here for Atlanta City. Esongu can't get the shot off. Villalobos comes over to make the play. Or sorry, it was Fish who made the play. Up the right side now, Montero intended for Sanchez. Dalton throw, 70th minute. 2-1 Atlanta City. Montero into the middle to Saldana. Flicked forward one more time to Uitanda. Back to Saldana. Over to Tony Saldana. Valenciano. Saldana. Down the left side. Hernandez doesn't have the legs to get to that one, but he's got to run down this wayward ball to get a throw in for Atlanta City, because they're not going to chase it. We can't blame them with the 2-1 lead. The visitors preparing their first substitution of the day. We'll get that at the next opportunity. Villalobos steps in front of Jules. Popped up into the sky. Saldana tries to win it. Foul called. Free kick, Atlanta City. They're going to make the substitution first. Dakota thought about taking that quickly. It's Songu who will be coming off. He's taking his time to get there. And Jimmy Noel will be checking in for Atlanta City. Noel for Songu, fresh legs. Looks like on the right side. Looks like a like-for-like sub. Into the middle to Mejia. Atlanta City, 2-1 lead. They needed extra time to get past the quarterfinal. They'd love to do this in 90 minutes. Hernandez blocks that long ball. Going to be a throw for Atlanta City, but Hernandez feeling the effects of that. Valenciano trying to help him get his breath back. Hernandez made it 1-1 for Dalton. Thierry Jules restored Atlanta City's lead not that long afterwards. And Eli Bakota, who's been so key to Atlanta City, he's going to take this throw. In for Flowers. Tackled away. Villalobos, he is sent flying. Advantage played. Saldana doesn't really get any advantage. Mejia comes away with it. No call there. Here comes Dalton United. Montero down the right. Sanchez with the cross. Bakota with the clearance. Cover just pops it forward. Dalton keeps possession. Fish swings it over, intercepted. Noel with his first touch. 2v2 for Atlanta City. Jaden down the left side. Jaden. Cross back into the middle. Shot saved from Mendez. Nestor Mendez keeping Dalton in this. Uitanda, his pass is blocked. Back to Noel, the substitute. Drives forward. Might have been tripped up, didn't get the call. Mendez with another play. It's Montero trying to lead Dalton out. Over the top for Hernandez. Manzi blocked by Hernandez. Manzi didn't want to come out of his 18 there, and he knocked it back into Hernandez. We go back to the opportunity that Mendez ended up saving. It's all action right now. So we get late in this one. A shot saved from Mendez at the near post. Atlanta City throw. They just clear it as far away as they possibly can. Jules and Villalobos go up. Dalton settles it down. That pass knocked away. Chukwa will control it. Flags up. Jules offside, leaves it. Mendez runs it down. Substitution for Dalton. Jesus Grimaldo. Grimaldo in, Uitanda out. And it's Grimaldo with the touch. Driving forward, the substitute Grimaldo. Hernandez. Chipped in. Brought down by Saldana. Tackled away by Valverde. The AR on the far side gives that as a goal kick. Thought that was deflected away. Referee didn't overrule it. Last touch came off of Valverde. Probably going to see a decent bit of stoppage time in this one. Dalton going to make another substitution. I believe this is Taylor Fish who is checking in, number 4. So 14, sorry. Lo siento, amigo. Goal kick, Atlanta City, get it back underway eventually. Dalton will regain it. Montero, Sanchez. Back to Montero. Saldana. Looking for the angle to cross. Saldana makes the angle himself. Puts it in. Canceled out in front of Hernandez. Montero will run it down. Left-footed shot, takes a deflection. Hernandez, save Manzi. Hard to follow the flight of that one as it took a deflection. As Sanchez shot with the left foot, it just popped straight up into the air, and Hernandez trying to read the flight of it to hit that out of the air with his left foot. Didn't catch a lot of it. Manzi still had work to do as we take another look. The recycled possession was good from Dalton. Dalton driving forward once again. Valenciano right-footed shot, that's blocked. Throw Dalton. 13 minutes of regulation to go. Stoppage time, gonna ballpark it at 3 or 4 minutes right now. Atlanta City player down, so you can probably add a little more time to that. So we go back to the opportunity from Hernandez. That shot took a deflection, and you can see Hernandez coming over his shoulder. He's trying to judge it. It's such a difficult one. He did get something on it and put it goalward. Shafi Manzi had to make the save. Mejia was the player down. He's back to his feet. Long throw upcoming from Dalton. Jose Sanchez will take the throw. Sanchez to the near post. Noel tries to clear, it's blocked. Montero couldn't find the rebound. Jules will chest it down in front of Fish. Flowers, Noel. Atlanta City would love the third. Noel almost finds it himself. Mendez able to knock it down, tries to run it down. Now he's stuck outside of his 18. He's able to pick out a pass. Nestor Mendez keeping Dalton United in it. Valenciano, Sanchez, over to the right, Montero. Big cross for Grimaldo. Grimaldo wants to get to the left foot, blocked away. Dalton United throwing everything forward here. It's going to be a deep throw. Grimaldo. Back to Saldana. Sanchez back to Grimaldo. The lefty into the 18, cuts it back. Montero blocked. Sanchez heads it forward. Montero once again. His left-footed cross to the back post, headed away. Dalton just pinning Atlanta City in, looking for the equalizer. Cut into the middle, cuts it back to the right foot. That's blocked, corner. 80th minute. Atlanta City holding on. Mejia's down again. Dalton will have a corner. Again, the stoppage time is going to continue to accumulate. That might not be what Atlanta City wants. Outswinging corner on the far side. Looking for Montero. Big boot to knock that down and clear. Noel tries to outrun Grimaldo. He won the second touch. Grimaldo has to commit the foul. It's a smart play from Jesus Grimaldo. He gets the yellow for the transition foul. Gonna be a free kick for Atlanta City. Mejia hobbling, might take it. We get another look at the foul. Grimaldo has to commit this foul. It's good soccer IQ from Grimaldo. You got to give your team an opportunity. Mejia keeps trying to point out something on his thigh to the referee, who's not really all that interested. Bakota forward to Noel. Grimaldo wins it, clears it. Hernandez can't turn around the outside. Chukwu, good defending, and actually able to knock it off of Hernandez. Throw Atlanta City. Bakota will take it. Bakota knows exactly what he's doing there. Step up to take it. Make the referee back you up. Clock continues to ride. Bakota to Flowers. Back to Bakota. Up the line to Noel. He's able to turn around Fish. Noel rides off the challenge, puts in the cross. Canceled out. Dalton trying to play their way out. They're going to earn the goal kick. Dalton United making another sub on the far side. Frank Herrera, who will be the sub for Jose Sanchez. Herrera, a 2018 Georgia High School champion with Northwest Whitfield. Also played at Dalton State. Mendez with the goal kick for Hernandez, who just can't control it. The legs are getting heavy for Ezequiel Hernandez. He pulled Dalton back level. Chukwu. 8 minutes of regulation to go. Noel. Deflected off of Grimaldo. Falls to Flowers. Into the middle. Jules. One more time to Jaden, who puts it over the bar. Atlanta City could have made it a 2-goal lead, but Camus Jaden puts it over the bar. Jules unselfish there, maybe needed to be a little selfish. Dalton trying to play their way out. They can't. Jules selfish this time. Save from Mendez. Dalton going to try to build out of the back where they can. It's not working at the moment. Jaden brings this down in the middle third. Montero helps win it back. Saldana down the right side. Ferreira knocks it back off of Saldana. That's going to be an Atlanta City throw. Go back to that opportunity that Camus Jaden had. The pass took a deflection. Flowers, good ball to Jules. Drew the defenders, laid it off, and Jaden put it over the bar. Big-time goal scorer in his career in this league. You know he wants that one back. Hopefully on the Atlanta City side, that doesn't matter. Flag is up near midfield, offside. Jules was offside. It's a free kick for Dalton. They can move it up closer to midfield if they want. Referee's going to let them play it shorter. The red and black of Dalton United trying to find an equalizer here late. Mejia steps forward. Montero battling. It's Mejia who comes away with it. Through ball attempt. Flag goes up again. Jules has been offside 4 or 5 times today. Doesn't care. He's got the go-ahead goal right now. Dalton United trying to change that. Saldana, what a ball across. Valenciano with a curler wide. Daniel Valenciano just not able to get the hips around that one to curl it into the far side netting. Goal kick. The ball from Saldana with the outside of the right foot. Perfection. But Valenciano couldn't put it in the back of the net. Noel flicks it forward. Villalobos. Noel wins the header. Throw for Dalton. 5 minutes and some change plus stoppage time to go here. Montero headed away by Valverde. Montero with the left foot, curler wide. Close one from Juan Sanchez. Wide of that near post as we take another look. Might have come off of the outside of the frame. From about 25 yards out, Juan Sanchez with the left narrowly misses. Headed forward, Saldana up the right side. Ferreira Saldana tackled away. Montero keeps it for Dalton. Crossed in. Headed away by Chukwa. Grimaldo knocks it down. Valenciano fouled, and this is a dangerous set piece for Dalton United. 25 yards out. We'll see where it's marked. Get another look at what created it. Chukwa won the header. Grimaldo just knocked it forward, just trying to make something happen. And Valenciano draws the foul. It's Hernandez with the left. It's Aaron Saldana with the right. 87th minute. Four-man wall for Atlanta City. Saldana off the football goalpost. Goal kick. You see the difference in height between the football goalpost and the soccer goalpost. About 6 feet. Really close there from Saldana. Tried to curl it into that upper 90. Missed it by a couple yards. Chukwa heads it forward. Noel can't keep it. Hernandez back to Grimaldo. 1, 2, 3. Back to Hernandez. Back post over Ferreira. Run down by Juan Sanchez. Ferreira tries to backheel it for Saldana. Juan Sanchez will run it down again. 88th minute. Floats a left-footed cross in. Valenciano goes up. Doesn't win the header cleanly. Clearance isn't great. Grimaldo heads it forward. Hernandez. Blocked cross. Noel trying to turn. Can't do it. Foul from Grimaldo, and that's his second yellow he sent off. That was intentional from Grimaldo as he's trying to prevent the break. Feels like maybe that could have used a little discretion understanding the situation just because of the way this game has been going. Both fouls that Grimaldo committed to get yellows, you can get yellows in those situations. The second one isn't nearly the transition foul that the first one was. Maybe a little surprised that that gets it. Grimaldo sent off with 2 yellows. 89th minute, Atlanta City will make a sub at their next opportunity. Chukwa down the right side for City. Knocks it up the line. Fish steps up to win it. Foul called. Free kick, Dalton. Fish quickly. Villalobos. Mendez. Dalton running out of time. About 100 seconds of regulation. Mejia clears. Dalton sending everyone forward. Jules is offside. Flowers wanted to play it to him. Knew he couldn't. Kept it. Smart play from Flowers. Bakota has Jaden out wide. Bakota might just take this to the corner himself. Montero knocks it out. 90th minute. Sub coming for Atlanta City. It's Bakota who's coming off. And Luis Ramirez into the match for Atlanta City. He'll take the throw. Throws it into the edge of the 18. Jaden back to Ramirez. Blocked. And it's blocked off the hand. That's a handball. And that's a penalty. Was the left arm far enough away from the body to get this call? As we take another look. It's really close. There was no hesitation from the referee who blew the whistle very quickly. It was Villalobos who was defending. Don't think he had the hands down by his side enough. And a penalty in stoppage time for Thierry Jules to send Atlanta City On to the final. Jules. Mendez. It's Jules, back of the net. Goal, 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 Atlanta City. They beat the number 2 seed on Tuesday, and they're gonna beat the number 1 seed today. The reinforcements late in the season for Atlanta City have put them over the top and put them into the final. Thierry Jules, the second goal and the third one, and Atlanta City has a 3-1 lead with only stoppage time remaining. Everyone frustrated about the situation we're in here. Not sure what that complaint was, but the referee waved it off. 3-1 Atlanta City. Jaden deflected by Villalobos. Valenciano down the right side. That's a great ball from Valenciano. Opportunity here, crossed. Hernandez. What a save from Munzi! Save of the year from Shafi Munzi on Ezequiel Hernandez. Would have made it 3-2. Munzi keeps it 3-1. Montero's pass intercepted by Ramirez. Down the right side. Jaden is onside this time. Camus Jaden. Jules, the hat trick. Goal, goal, goal. Thierry Jules in Atlanta City will get ready for next weekend's final against KSA. Thierry Jules is having himself a postseason. He had all 4 goals against Atlanta United on Tuesday. He's got 3 today. And Atlanta City will be headed to the final. Dalton United unable to defend their championship from last season. It could have been 3-2 the other way. Hernandez still has his hands on his head, wondering how Shafi Manzi made that save. Atlanta City went down the other way, and Thierry Jules made it academic. '94th minute now. Can't imagine there's going to be a whole lot more stoppage time. Never saw the indication of it with all the chaos around the penalty. Fish swings it over to the right side. Dalton just trying to find a consolation goal at this point. Atlanta City already thinking about next weekend. KSA will host the final at Shiloh High School. When the playoffs started, no one had that final on their bingo card. Valenciano trying to beat a few defenders, beat a couple of them. Here comes Atlanta City. Noel taken away from him by Villalobos. Dalton down the right. Just waiting on the final whistle here. Valenciano was down. He's going to be able to get back to his feet. It's been a wild game, back and forth. Hasn't had a ton of control either way. It feels like when one team gets control, the other team would score. Much more even than the scoreline might indicate, in my opinion. Dalton ends up finding a second. Goal, 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 Dalton. 96th minute. They don't have any more time. Atlanta City just kind of walking through that one. See if we can pick out what happened here. I believe it was Juan Sanchez with the left foot at the near post. Manzi unable to keep that one out. 4-2. Valenciano is just hobbling around, trying to make something happen for his team. Manzi through the middle. Jules heads it down. Herrera gets it knocked away from him by Chukwa. Jaden to Noel. Villalobos comes flying through to clear it away from Jules. Valenciano on one leg, wins it back, gets into the 18. Valenciano trying to draw a foul. Did he get it? I think he did. Valenciano draws a penalty for Dalton United. We're in the 97th minute. Go back and look at this. Valenciano, who's maybe got one functioning leg at this point, able to beat a couple. He's being held the whole way. And yeah, he goes down at the end trying to draw it, and he did. He was being held and tried to play through it. Hernandez will take the penalty. This would make it 4-3. I can't imagine there's enough time for anything after this. Hernandez. Saved by Manzi. Rebound. Into the net. Goal, 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 Dalton. Hernandez scores his second. It's 4-3. And how much more time is there going to be? Great composure from Hernandez after the penalty saved from Manzi to not just blast it back into him, but to dribble him. El Cholo finds his second goal of the day. Thierry Jules stands over it. He's got 3 for Atlanta City. They've got the 1-goal lead now. 3 goals in stoppage time, 2 for Dalton. I think 4 goals, sorry. 4 goals in stoppage time, 2 apiece. No idea how much more time is left. Chukwa throws it in. Noel can't keep it. Dalton gonna roll the dice and throw everybody forward. Saldana. Camus Jaden with maybe one of the smartest plays so far. A big defensive play to prevent Saldana from launching it. Jaden, though, doesn't go to the corner. He ends up dribbling it over the end line. It's a goal kick. Mendez will take it. This has got to be the last opportunity for Dalton, right? Mendez, as far as he can hit it. Flicked on. Foul is called on the foul at midfield. It's going to be a free kick at midfield. Dalton will want that back. Fish tried to play it short. They're going to get it back because an Atlanta City player was down. Dalton needs to wait here and send everybody forward and play it long. The Atlanta City player is up. That was Irasubiza. The trainer's on for Irasubiza. He has to leave the field. Right now it's 10v10. It's a free kick for Dalton. This has got to be the last play of the game in the 100th minute. Mendez is going up. Atlanta City setting the line 25 yards from goal. It's Juan Sanchez to deliver. Floats it forward to the top of the 18. Mendez heads it up, headed down, cleared away. Ramirez trying to turn. Atlanta City really need to waste as much time as they can here. Noel wants to put it into the open net. Mendez runs it down, and that will do it. Atlanta City had a 4-1 lead in stoppage time. Dalton fought it all the way back to 4-3 somehow and had a couple more opportunities after that. but it's Atlanta City who knocks off the number 2 seed on Tuesday in extra time. They come here to Dalton Stadium and they knock off the number 1 seed in the regular season. This is the team that got the last spot in the postseason, and they're going to the final. They will face KSA Pro Profile next weekend at Shiloh High School. Dalton United's season is done. They cannot defend their title. They go out in the semifinal round, and it's Atlanta City, led by Thierry Jules, the Duluth High School grad, with a hat trick today, 7 goals this week in 2 wins, and he leads Atlanta City into the final against KSA next week. Looking forward to that one. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this afternoon on the ASMG YouTube channel. For everybody here in Dalton, I'm Jason Longshore signing off. Atlanta City marches on to the final with a 4-3 win over Dalton United.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.